Hello folks, Angel here. Today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for playing with the Demolitionist on Killing Floor 2. This was one of this is currently my second favorite class playing Killing Floor 2, the Demolitionist. Let me get straight into it. As you can see here, the Demolitionist with each level gets extra damage for his weapons, and he becomes explosive resistant. And he gets extra explosive ammo every 5 levels. He's a grenade supplier by default, and door traps. And I'll show you guys all of these little things as we go. Let's quickly get into the skills. Now, in no way am I saying this is the best way to play Demolition. I'm just showing you guys what I prefer. It comes down to personal preference. Your explosive demolitionist weapons do 25% more damage, and here you have a reload speed. Now, for me, the general idea for if you're playing demo is not to have a high rate of fire. It's more about having precision and doing the most damage per shot. So that's why I go for damage, because your job is to get a cluster of zombies and blow them all up, not to single out individual targets, except if it's a flesh pound. If you look at this skill here, do 25% more damage on a direct hit with your explosive demolitionist weapons, but decrease the maximum ammo for each weapon by 3. And this one, increase the maximum ammo by 5 for all explosive demolitionist weapons. Yet again, personal preference. I take this one because I see my main goal as the demolitionist in a crew to thin out the numbers and to take out flesh pounds, and this will help me to take out flesh pounds. And like I said, you don't need a high rate of fire, so we don't want to be burning through our ammo. We're going to be focusing on targets when we shoot. Sonic resistance just helps to enable you to take out sirens. And like I showed you guys, I think it was in my commando video, if you are a certain distance away from a siren, they won't scream. So unless she catches you off guard, then you don't actually need this. But I'm going to take it just so that I can show you guys how it works. This is also nice because it increases the area of effect damage that your weapons will do. So C4 will work beautifully, your bazooka will work beautifully. It's really nice. Yet again, personal preference. This one here, a direct hit to the critical zone with any demolitionist weapon will do 50% additional damage. It's a little bit hard getting this right all the time. I take this to make them knock down and stumble and so forth, because this is something that you're going to be doing the whole time. This is situational, so I'm going to take that one. And then the mushroom cloud, you can take either or. I like the mushroom cloud. At one stage the mushroom cloud was pretty insane, and they nerfed it a little bit, so alright, let's get straight into it. Now, the role of the demolitionist is to take out the weaker zombies or enemies and to kill flesh pounds, because flesh pounds are very weak to explosive damage, and you do mainly explosive damage. So let's just get to a different area here quickly. Just want to get to a bit more open spot. Come on, you guys gonna block me everywhere I go now. Okay, as I was saying, the role of the demo is to get clusters of zombies with one shot. And as you can see, he's got a stick of dynamite. He doesn't have a grenade. And that stick of dynamite is pretty potent. Let's see if we can get a group. Just reload as well. Okay, watch this. See that? Now if you have that area of effect skill as well, that'll do an insane amount of damage. We can just as well use this gun because
Keep it up. When you're done,
we're going to be selling it soon. I hate this gun from the Demolitionist. Now I'm using it against the wrong guy as well. Bloats are resistant to explosive damage, so don't use it on these fat guys. Use your pistol rather. Good stuff. Let's get to the trader. Dash bling.
Hey, Santa, you out here?
Where's this last enemy? Okay, looks like we're going back into the building again. I want to make sure I'm right by the trader because there's a few things I want to show you guys with their guns and explain the guns so you understand when to use them. Well, what I found was the right way to use them. Alright, C4 is very expensive to maintain, so these are very, very situational, and if there's excess money, alright, don't waste C4. It's very expensive. I'm gonna see if I can get some C4. Go with the grenade launcher, and we're gonna sell this thing. Like I said, you get 150 for it, which is quite nice. Let's buy some rounds, stick a dynamite, and that should be enough. Another thing you can do, you can buy the secondary pistol, or while you're running around, maybe see if you can pick one up. Now, what you don't want to do, you don't want to kill yourself when you're playing demo, so make sure you fight in an open area, but sometimes it's okay to be in a small area because all the Zeds will be funneled. So that just means you get more damage on them if they're all bunched up.
Last chance. I have to power
Now
down
on
the
this
pod.
outpost stage, I love this section here. It's very easy to defend here. And we're going to use this area here because as you can see it's nice and open, and we have some breathing room. Let's just make sure we get all of our health. Now watch this. Now this grenade launcher and the bazooka has a slight delay before the actual projectile that you are shooting is armed. So keep that in mind. It takes like a second for the actual thing to, the actual projectile to arm. I'll show you guys.
But there are plenty left.
See, groups of Zeds you need to aim for. Now let me show you a shot that doesn't detonate. See there? That shot didn't detonate. Knocked him over though. Let's get them into a group first of all. And have some dynamite. That's effectively how you play demo. This is something you don't want. You don't want them to grab you. Get my money back as well. Oh, see. This is where it gets difficult to play the demo. I do have a shotgun. Just as well use it.
That's nearly all of them.
Now I've got a katana as well. I have a lot of things to sell. What you can do, jump.
Come see me. The pod's safely
Might
open.
sometimes mean the difference between being able to get around that explodes.
You took some
Off.
hits there. Patch yourself up.
Something that you guys saw now while I was playing the demo is when you play the demo and you're alone, it's a bit difficult because you can easily get overwhelmed with even just one Z that grabs you and then they all get close to you. As a last ditch effort, you can throw a piece of dynamite. You will take damage from it, but hopefully it won't kill you. I want to save up money so I can get that bazooka, because that's the main goal of this guy, is to get that bazooka.
Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope.
Let's get the extra pistol. When you've got pistols out, I'll show this in Gunslinger as well. When you right click, you aim. When you press the middle mouse button, you aim better.
Hurry up.
Always
Zeds
use
are
it like
getting
this,
closer.
unless something is really in your face. Alright. I am gonna
Never
take
could
the
get my head
pistols
around
now,
snow.
because I need something for close quarters.
Patch up. Go kill some Zeds.
Oh yeah, let me show you the door traps quickly. As you see,
Door ceiling.
close the door. When I weld it, you see it becomes that yellow color. The more you weld, the more explosive it will be. So now we're just waiting for something to come knocking on this door.
I see
And what happens
something. Yeah.
before the door breaks, the trap will explode, which is quite nice. Whoa, this is really close.
Allez.
Where did he even come from?
Flash pound. Watch his move.
Okay, anyway. Well, that's how you kill a flesh pound with the Demolitionist.
Uh-oh. Like that?
It's the one thing you don't really need to be afraid of when you are playing demo. You can kill them very effectively. Plus with how I've got my skills,
I can't see. Help.
pretty easy as well.
Feeling ill? Let me kill you again.
Ugh.
Holy shit.
Sticky situation, sticky situation.
Break out the earmuff. Siren.
Don't be behind me. Ah, almost lost it there.
Nice.
Oh.
Keep it up. When you're done.
Just something to remember with when you're playing demo, don't waste a shot. Always make sure that that shot is gonna explode, because you might need it to really work at that point in time. And don't waste ammo,
Perfect.
because this class's ammo is really expensive.
Let's get you restocked.
The demo really excels when you're
I
playing
saw
in
the
a
way you
crew,
took down that flesh pound.
so
Stand a chance. Magnifique. Glad you
always
made it
play in a
back.
crew, don't play alone.
Bleed on anything.
You get overwhelmed pretty easily. Okay, now we can get rid of the grenade launcher. Now let's get the RPG. And some C4, so I can show you guys that as well. Dynamite for close range. Some ammo, and never underestimate this dynamite. This dynamite has saved my butt quite a few times.
Santa, you out here?
Now this
We're almost
RPG
out of time.
is a mean
Make
piece
your
of work.
choices.
You're gonna kill a lot of things with this RPG with one shot. Now, C4. When you left click, you place it. Like so. Now on the remote on my left, you'll see there's a number 1. So now if I right click, that's
I'm
gonna
about to shut the
explode.
pod.
They explode in the sequence that you plant them. So here's another handy tip. If you are fighting from this side and your general
Closed.
retreat will be in this direction, put a few C4 down in the direction you're gonna go. Space them out so that you don't spam too many of them in one spot. So let's trick these guys quickly. And boom. Now, another handy trick with this C4, it sticks to Zeds. See, he's got it there on his leg. So, he's moving it for us. So let's not kill him.
Dented down
Let's see,
numbers,
there he was
but
now in
there
a
are
nice...
plenty left.
Ah, now I'm gonna have to grenade. Throw a dynamite. Almost kill myself. Unfortunately got stuck in a bad spot. And this is also a bad spot.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Luckily I am the demo,
Break out the
because that
earmuffs.
would have been really bad news
It's all over me.
if I was any other class. And remember what I said, reload your guns. Like now I need these pistols and I need to reload them first. Let's get a stick of dynamite out, give us some space. Alright, you guys should get the general idea of how to play demo. I love this class. As you're running away, you can obviously use your C4 as well. But C4 is very expensive, like I said, so use it sparingly.
Yeah.
Don't use a bazooka like that to kill clots. That's really wasting money.
It's nearly finished. Eat that.
And just get rid of these last few. This pistol's ammo is really cheap, so you can
Finish the last ones off.
go a
So I
bit
can
crazy
open
with
the
this.
trader pod for you.
Let's get those two sirens closer together. Good job. Got both of them. Sirens are also very vulnerable to explosives,
Rip 'em to pieces.
so it's a good idea to primary them and flesh pounds when you are playing demo. Don't run away from them. It is part of your role to kill them. Skrakes are a bit resistant to explosive damage, as far as I'm still aware. So don't use your explosives on them. The support class berserkers and your gunslingers and snipers and so forth, sharpshooters, sorry, they are supposed to kill the skrakes. Or they're a bit more proficient at killing
Bring
them
up the trading controls
than
and
what you are.
upgrade your gear.
Okay, let's reload everything. Now, something I want to actually test myself is the C4 and chucking it on the Patriarch. So if the Patriarch is here, I want to see if you can still see the C4, because that will be a good way of tracking him. Plus I'll show you guys another little trick with the C4 that I like doing. As far as I'm aware, C4, if you detonate them in quick succession, the enemies in that vicinity will take less damage. I wanted to actually show you guys a door. Let's see if I can find another door here somewhere. Now it's the boss anyway.
Hurry up. Zeds are
Yeah, so
getting
don't
closer.
detonate C4 in quick succession. Wait a bit. If you guys decide that this is the final showdown area, you can chuck a lot of C4 here, and then
Time's up.
whenever the Zeds run over it,
Zeds.
then you can detonate one. Don't detonate them very quickly.
You people disgust me.
See
Your
if we can-
incessant gobbling of money. I will exterminate you.
This might be a bit difficult with Hans as the demo, because I hear him here on my left now. There he is. See how much damage we get with it. Oh, that's some good damage. Let's get some C4 on
Who's
him
the big boy?
while he's still alright and not completely crazy. Okay, he's got his grenades out and I've
This
got
one's
my
gonna be fun.
C4 on him. Now that C4 is going to be for when he runs away. I got you.
You guys just love pain, don't you?
Now, see? Stick the C4 to the man and then blow him up. I hope you guys have found this helpful. Just something else I wanted to mention about the C4. Don't always throw them on the ground. Remember, C4 works against the walls and the roof as well. So improvise with it. And if you weld a door, you can put a piece of C4 on the other side of the door. So when the Zeds start knocking on the door, and you can see there's quite a few guys, because you can see how quickly the damage goes down, you can detonate your C4 without taking any damage. I believe you are going to damage the door a bit, but most of the time you will kill everything that is behind that door. I hope this has helped you guys playing with the demo, and remember, it's not about shooting 400 rounds, it's about shooting that one round in the right time at the right spot. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.